I'm back. It's been a minute. Hello, everybody. Wow. Been a minute since I've run a seed, but I have a new idea. This is a continuation of a series that I have not until this time, dubbed In the Lab. I think the last time I was in the lab was doing the bingo. I did a triple bingo seed. I did a blackout bingo seed. I'm going to go back after recording this and change those to be called In the Lab. I'm also going to set up a new playlist on YouTube called In the Lab for Restrictive randomizer. And this is another time where Crash is in the lab. I've got a couple of different ideas of things that I want to try for different goals and different ways to play the game that are not built into the game itself yet. Once again, I don't have the technical know-how to actually alter the game and stuff like that. That's up for people like Moppleton and Cyber and Black Sliver and all of them that like actually understand the workings of coding this kind of stuff. But it's something that you can play as well that is self-imposed. And I will explain why I've chosen the particular settings once I get to that particular point. This is Mana Tree Revival Fortress Unlock. What is Mana Tree Revival Fortress Unlock? You are going to play a vanilla short, and you are going to get a certain number of seeds, take it to the Mana Tree, and then once you successfully do that, then you will unlock the Mana Fortress, and then you will go through the Mana Fortress and defeat the Mana Beast in order to beat the game. So that is the end goal, is to beat the Mana Beast. Now, I am going to be setting this at 6 seeds because there are 2 bosses that drop things in the Mana Fortress. That is the boss at Buffy and the boss at the Dread Slime. One or both of them could have seeds, so worst case scenario, both of them, like each of them have a seed. That means there are 6 seeds out on the surface of the world of Mana, and so I have set it at 6, so my goal is to get 6 seeds, take it to the end of the Pure Lands, to the Mana Tree, and then and only then will I be allowed to enter the Mana Fortress. Now, I don't have to do them back to back. I don't have to, I'm not restricted from doing the Pure Lands run to the Mana Tree before, immediately going into the Mana Fortress, because there are 6 bosses inside of the Pure Lands, as well as with this particular mode, the Mana Tree also has a check on it. That could be a seed. So I need to get 6 seeds. I need to get to the end of Pure Lands. That unlocks the Mana Fortress. I go through the Mana Fortress and beat the Mana Beast to finish the seed. So that, like I said, it's all self-imposed. I've got settings down below that you can run this particular seed, but also set up a seed for yourself. Basically, you're going to be running a vanilla short with restrictive logic, get X number of seeds, go to the Mana Tree, etc. So yeah, with that being said, let's get this party started. We're starting with the girl, and we are going to be starting our seed in 3, 2, 1. In the lab, let's go. So we'll see how this goes. This is just an idea that I have. I have not played this yet. I have not play tested it, so this is just me right now, immediately. You're seeing it live. Me jumping into this and attempting this for the first time. We're starting with a javelin, okay. And I have the auto tracker working. Oh my god. Crash has gotten with the times after years of playing this game without an auto tracker. And then playing it with an auto tracker for a little bit and then going back to not playing it with an auto tracker. I don't know. I do also have hints enabled. So I will also still need a cutting weapon of some sort and the whip to get through the Mana Fortress at the end. So we're going to be checking hints. We're going to be getting a cutting weapon. We also need a cutting weapon to get to... See, there's our Dark Seed. All right. We also need a cutting weapon. Let me see. Luna in town. I got to take notes. Uh-oh. That's not how you spell anything. Whatever. Yeah, we're looking for 6 seeds, a cutting weapon, and the whip. Dark Seed in a chest. Oh, thanks. Neat. Cool. I think I have the stuff set up correctly above me where we were playing with Need Undine. Hopefully we don't need to do that. But that is a possibility that Mech Rider 3 has a seed, has a logical seed that we need to beat this. So, Lumina in Warm Place. Okay. Just gonna stab this dude. But yeah, we got swapped enemies, we got swapped bosses, double experience, total needed 5. Swapped enemies, swap bosses, level up as the player levels up, double experience, double gold. Light Seed mid. Okay, that's a good hint. So I can't do anything with this Dark Seed right now. That is definitely a late game seed to turn in for those checks. But it's nice to have one of my 6 seeds that are necessary to unlock the fortress. And it's also nice to have some increased magic damage once I actually wind up getting magic. There's another seed. Okay, and there's the whip. All right. So now we need a cutting weapon. We'll need a cutting weapon anyway to get through the Pure Lands, to the back half of the Pure Lands. But now we have that whip that gives us access to a few things. And we picked up 2 seeds. For free. So this may be a very short seed where I get, the Dryad's almost like, okay, 3 seeds. And we know the Light Seed is mid. This may be one of those things where it's a very short seed where I get 6 seeds and it's just like, okay, go and do it as quickly as possible, you know? And then the Mana Beast is the big filter at the end of the whole thing. What do we got here? Silver Band, so it's okay. We have no money picked up though, so let's go do everything at the Empire. We're gonna go visit Mara first. And I mean, there are, because I'm looking for the seed, I am going to dive the back room chest in the Northtown Ruins. So there's a lot of free checks here in the mid-game. This, as well as Ice Country, has a couple of free checks. So could easily find the Light Seed. Ah, there it is. Thank you, Mara. Okay, so we have 4 seeds so far, which is whack. So there should be 2 other seeds somewhere on the surface, at least, that I need to pick up. And the other thing is that they could be at the Mana Tree, or inside of Pure Lands. Well, actually, one of them could be at the Mana Tree, yeah. So this has the potential to be very quick to unlock stuff. Salamando at Witch, that's a great, okay. That is a great hint, because that is attack damage for the girl, and it's also just something nice to have. But we also got to think about, like, killing the, this stuff is way too expensive. Way too rich for my blood. We have to have a way to kill the Mana Beast, because it's not just, you know, beating a handful of bosses and getting to the Mana Tree and that's it, at a very low level. We have to get Shade and the girl, or we have to get, you know, I mean, the Shade and the Sprite, or we have to wind up getting Dryad magic and the sword and the boy and the Sprite. Like, there's a lot to take in. There's a sword orb. Oh, yep, and that guy teleports in and immediately hurts me. Neat. And an orb for a weapon that we have, which is nice. So yeah, we already have 4 seeds. Welcome to Mana Tree Revival. We're gonna meme it up and free the rebellion, free the prisoners. Axe Orb, okay. So that's all the freebies here in Northtown Castle. We're headed to Northtown Ruins. Still no money found, no drops. Wow. I found that Light Seed mid. I need to take that hint off of my notes. Yeah, that, we just need a cutting weapon in order to get Salamando as well, which may not be a necessity, but it would be a nicety. Oh my gosh, I got frosted by this sword. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset. That is another thing that I've learned recently, is that this is a thing that is built into the game. Whoop, let me through. Into Secret of Mana, which I didn't know, is start, select, L, and R all at the same time, just reset your game. I've been using a macro for my emulator forever. and it is a thing that I've learned recently. So, old dog can learn new tricks. Actually, old dog can learn old tricks. Old dog can stumble upon tricks that the dog wished that he knew a long time ago. But I'm not upset about it. Oh, before I forget, I was going to plug this a little bit earlier. Where have I been this year? Okay, let's see what this chest is. Spirit orb. I have gotten back into the world of making videos with a group of people. And a couple of buddies that I met a long time ago online when we were all, and still are, to be fair, still new up-and-coming YouTubers. They go by Dordle and Mute. I've been friends with them for many years online, and we've made videos before in the past and streamed together. Oh no, an owl. Oh, well. Here, hold on, wait. Here we go. We have, oh my gosh, we have started a group Let's Play channel called Beanwater under the handle Beanwater Folks, Folks. You can't silence me twice. It's not happening. Oh, there goes the reverse. We've been having a blast. Honestly, some of the most fun videos I've made and edited. I've actually had a lot of fun editing. After I finish doing this video, this run tonight, I'm going to get back into some more editing for some videos this week. It's a blast. I will say that we have a very, oh my gosh, it's freaking swords. I'll wait this out. We have a kind of spicy sense of humor with a lot of our commentary and stuff like that. So just letting you know that before you get into it. But hopefully that won't scare too many people away and y'all enjoy it. So if you want to check us out, Beanwater. Let me touch the, look, these swords gotta go. I probably have a link somewhere. Please don't be a trap. Royal Jam, not a trap. In fact, a delicious treat. So yeah. All right. Good job, Crash. Successful plug for your other channel that you've been working super hard on for the last, like, 5 years. Haha, I said hard on. I said it first. I noticed it first. Before you were able to get to the comments. Nothing. Okay. Worth a dive. All right, so that is all the freebies here in the Empire. We are now headed to Ice Country. Also, still no money. Come on. Boop, boop, boo. Go visit Rudolph. A hint. Nothing good. Let me out of here. Let me out of that text box. Another Javelin Orb. I like it. Hopefully I can get some money at some point to actually level that stuff up. That may be my weapon of choice. I found 2 or 3 orbs so far. 2 orbs so far. I don't have to guess anymore. I can look at my tracker. One thing, though, that's really weird about the tracker, of course, is since it is... Oh, man, I got bodied running in here. Okay. He's gonna get a double hit. Push him back. Is that whenever I'm doing save scumming, you know, not everything updates, or rather, if I mark something as this check is dead and I've save scummed it, then it brings it back, and then I double guess myself. I go, did I actually do this thing? So that's fun. That is one downside to using the tracker. Now that is something that I could complete technically right now. I do have the whip, but I'm not going to. I'm going to continue my freebie route, my usual opening route, to continue getting drops. And I guess technically, so here's the thing. You're not supposed to, because this is a Mana Tree Revival unlock. With the possibility of there being seeds on Buffy or the Dread Slime in the Mana Fortress, you are not allowed to, once again, self-imposed. This is all a completely self-imposed playstyle, game mode. You are not allowed to land on the Mana Fortress until you have brought enough seeds to the mana tree. Now that being said, one thing I don't know, and this is something that we're going to learn, I'm just honestly just winging it. If we get to the mana tree and I don't have enough seeds, the way it's set up now, when I land back at Pure Lands, I actually don't remember off the top of my head if it's going to take me to the front of Pure Lands and I'll have to run through the whole thing again, or if it's going to drop me off at the tree. I think it drops me off at the tree. I'm not 100% sure, though. Oh, don't make anything. A sword orb. Okay. And you will have a hint. Okay, Mech 3 is dead. That's great news. So we don't have to do Grand Palace. But yeah, that is a stipulation that you cannot go fight those two bosses before by to look for the seed. Okay. Or look for a seed that is necessary. But yeah, it'll be interesting if I wind up not having 6 seeds by the time I go to Pure Lands the first time and then having to dip back out. Whether or not when I re-land at Pure Lands for a Mana Fortress, for vanilla short or vanilla long, whether it'll spit me out at the front or the back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is blocked by LNA's castle. Okay. Vanilla orbs. And after I check the Moon Palace orb, I am going to check the, even though I have no money still, I'm going to check the shop at Kakara. I haven't found anything useful shopping-wise. I mean, there was maybe something at Matango. There's some, like, silver band or something like that. Undine, all right. And then I need to check the stuff at Mandala as well. 12 bucks, what do we got? Chain vest. Nah, this isn't worth really coming back to. Okay. It'd be cool if I had some money, and then I could just, like, get that. But alas, it's okay. We're gonna get a lot of freebies at, Guy's Navel. So I'm not gonna... I'll check the shop. Considering I found nothing yet, I will check the shop, even though the shop doesn't have a whole lot of slots open that can be rotated out. Chest guard, I'll write that down. Especially since I had the Dark Seed, I can see myself being back here. Or at least in the neighborhood. And, I mean, $1,000 for chest guard. Getting that super early will be nice for defense. Nothing. Oh, can't go this way. Whip at Moogle Village. Already got that. Moogle Belt in a town. Already got that. Oh, that's considered a town. Lumina. Oh my god. Lumina in a warm place. Fire. Final. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Spear late game. Don't care. Need shade, don't care. I'm not looking for the boomerang. But boomerang is at Manaped, so that's interesting. I guess I'll write that down. Just in case I start checking a bunch of pedestals and then going, well, I've only got one left. Like, is this the boomerang? Oh wait, it's been a minute since I've run something. Especially something that requires me to check hints. Not Luna, don't care. Need Undine, okay. Alright, give me some money, somebody. Here's where we start saves coming bosses. But I can't get to LNA's castle yet because I don't have a cutting weapon, so... But here we go. Watts, give me a cutting weapon. Check this out. No. Oh my gosh, there's just nothing. I'm reading a bunch of nothing. Earth Palace is Sylphid. Where is the money in this seed? Oh my gosh. Okay, game. Neat. So the key's under the mat. I have nothing on me. I'm going to buy a single candy just so I can survive a fight. Ooh, okay. This is some decent armor here. Okay, we're gonna make a save, and saves come some boss fights. I don't even have enough money for this. Just a quick check what my weapons are. We've got... Oh. Darkened Strength, and then what is it? Oh, high damage range and ice. Yeah, no, I don't like high damage range. I'll take the strength. Thank you. Glad I checked that. Okay. So let's do Tropicalo fight. First, what? Let's just kind of push my way through that stalagmite. Oh, gross. Okay. I do have a Moogle belt. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got that. Oh, got him. Woo! Yeah, I was smashing the Y button to open up that Moogle belt. I got that. I got the frame. Otherwise, it'd probably be dead. We'll see if we want to save this. I mean, honestly, I may save it for the money. Javelin Orb, Boomerang Orb. I don't care. No, I don't care about the Midge Mallet. Sorry, I just don't. Uh-oh. Thank God for this Moogle belt. Oh shit! Oop, we're fine. I wasn't worried. Not even a little bit. Ooh, excuse me. If this is money, I'm keeping it. I don't even care if it's like 400 bucks. I'm keeping it. I'm not keeping double nothing. Alright. Well, this is a wash. Neat. Okay. Shit. What do I do about this? Cool, thanks. I have no money. I have no defense. I have no offense. Not, in fact, what I wanted. I think I'm gonna go clear out some other bosses before I deal with trying to do Pandora. God, this sucks. What is this? This opening is atrocious. Oh, okay. All right. I guess I could, like, there's one seed I can go turn in. Go turn in the Dryad seed. Yes, I will pay the 5 for full health. Half of my money gone. All right, you, what do we have? Okay. Wow, he should not have taken that much damage from a Dark Whip, but I'll take it. All right. Hopefully this is a good drop. What else do I have access to at this point? Bunch of nothing. I mean, like, you know, mid-game stuff. Give me money. Please just give me money. The Sprite, who has the axe. Okay. All right. Okay. Darkseed? Really? LNA's castle? Really? This early? Fucking God. Here, let's go. I'm not going to do... I'm gonna check the freebies. I'm gonna set everything up, and then I'm hoping that oh my gosh, a wolf. Fucking great. Awesome. This palace sucks. I am hoping once I get this all set up that I find some money. I could go do Undine Cave. That has 2 drops in it. Oh, hold on, wait. What I need to do right now is this. The sword. Okay, neat. That axe looks powerful. If the Sprite was able to one-shot the Griffin hand. Oh, well, I'm leaving that. No, I'm going back for it. Oh, it's gone. Awesome. Good job. Oh my gosh. What a disaster. Man, I wish I had that midge mallet now, I guess. This room is awful. I don't have a way to undo this. So the game plan is to run in and immediately do this. A javelin orb. Cool. Bunch of nothing. But at least that's fully set up. I can also do doppelgangers now. I have some money. I'm gonna go take a nap at, Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take a nap here. But first I'm going to cast some spells. I'm gonna level some stuff up. And I'm gonna fight this next boss. Man, I love the I Spy making more I Spies. That's pretty dope. Or Wizard Eye, whatever. How many more casts? 2 more casts? Okay. Since we have, you know, so much power, since we have 4 seeds, I think it's good to go ahead and level that up. So we're gonna do, Undine Cave, and then do, Pandora. And right now we could all, and well, actually, yeah, and then after that we're gonna do, Elena's Castle before doing Dark Palace. So that's our game plan right now. Books! Oh my gosh, what are the chances? Hallelujah. I mean... I think I'm gonna save this boss fight just for the money at this point. I need money. And I'm not getting drops. So yeah, next up is Pandora. We have level 3 Sylphid. And then it is going to Elena's Castle to pick up Salamando, then go to Dark Palace and finish up that fight. A bow orb, and... God, where is the fucking money? I need money so badly. Oh, man. Alright. We can check the shops here in Pandora, too. I mean, part of me is also going like, oh, go to Pure Lands. Like, you can just go to Pure Lands right now. I have the ability to get through it. But... nothing. Okay. We're gonna load up on this. I think it was Dwarf Village that had purchasable, like affordable armor. Oh, awesome. What is our other weapon, by the way? Because we picked up the sword, agility, ice. Okay. So we have an ice weapon that is not high damage range. Javelin garbage that we have. Nope. Also, nope. So hopefully this boss is weak to Sylphid. Or at least can just take magic damage in general from kind of whatever source. We also have ice, we also have dark weapons. And I think thunder, but that doesn't really help. No, it's Dryad, that's what it is. Alright, not the Wind Dragon, please. What do we got? Snow Dragon. Okay. What kind of damage are we dealing with here? Oh, triple digits. I'll take it. Awesome. Okay. And I think with that last cast, even though it was after the whistle, flag on the play, it leveled up Sylphid to level 4, so that's great. So yeah, next up is Elena's, unless I'm getting pushed a different direction, but I think picking up Salamando is really important. Double glove orb, neat. Cool, thanks. That's also money. Money's nice. I'm gonna check the second shop. So far, I have found... I mean, I haven't had money, but also I haven't found any good armor locations, so... oh, here we go. Okay, quilted hood. Oh, it's only 700? I thought it was 750. Okay. That is wonderful to know that that's there. I will be coming back for that. Yeah, I thought it was 750. 700. Neat. You too. Champerel. Single... Wait, it makes a single pearl during its lifetime. The pearl is said to amplify psychic power. Neato. Alright, we're about to get 7 checks here, and then we are going to Ellenaze to get Salamando. And then we're going to go do Dark Palace, and then after that, I mean, maybe Pure Lands is the next thing to do. Go ahead and clear that out. Alright. That's good. More magic diversity. There it is. Okay. Oh my god, it's all here. Okay. The gold key. Well, we can go turn that in as well. Okay. First and foremost, we are spending our money that we just got to get quilted hoods. We're not getting sidetracked by the gold key and having the light seed. We're still going to get Salamando at Ellenaze. Yep. Okay. But another thing that's nice to have is shade, so we have a way to kill the mana beast. Yeah, we're collecting seeds, but remember, the goal is to go through the fortress and kill the mana beast, so now we have a way to do that. Oh my gosh, I just got, like, lost at where I was on the map. Okay. Boo. That worked out well. I think that was a decent sequence of events. We've also, you know, importantly picked up more magic. So we'll see what happens when we get to the boss. But yeah, after we get Salamando, we level up Salamando a little bit. We go turn in the Dark Seed. Then we go turn in the Light Seed. And then we evaluate whether we want to go ahead and go to Pure Lands. Because there are 6 checks there, you know. Which means some of our seeds could just be right there. But I think that's a good game plan, you know. And then if we get through Pure Lands and don't find any more seeds, then we can start looking through mid-game area, go back to... Ah! Good run, good job. Go back to Northtown, go back to Ice Country. Also, Undersea has stuff... Oh, those guys got obliterated. Got a hint here. Boy late. Okay, well... It's not a big deal right now, we don't have Dryad. Okay. We're gonna stick with this. Nope. Cool. Good. Alright, we will be picking up Salamando here. And yeah, the next thing to do is Dark Palace. Then we'll do... Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll do the light tower. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff we can do at Sunken Continent. There's 2 freebies that we can pick up there. We can turn into the Dryad Seed. There's a lot of checks there, but I think I'll save that for afterwards when I'm looking for the thing that I need. There's Salamando, and what else do we have? A Boomerang Orb. Okay, well, Salamando's great. I'm going to do this real quick. Oh my gosh, where does this put me? Okay. Take a little nap. I just wanted to get stuff up a little bit. We didn't level, did we? Oh, the Sprite did. Hold on, wait. We will take advantage of this real quick. Cool. So that'll make this fight a lot faster. We'll take a nap here. Chest guard at Mandala. Okay. Do not want to deal with doppelgangers right now. There's gonna be a wolf here. Hopefully we'll dodge it. And the other thing is, if this, oh my gosh, maybe not. It took 1 damage. Nope, don't do it again. Making the save right before this, if turning the Dark Seed winds up being nothing, that's actually good, because I can just save scum this whole encounter. That honestly may be enough. Nope. 1 more round, please. There we go. All right, turning in the Dark Seed. Gonna see if this is worth it. If not, I mean, either way, we're going to Gold Tower. See her tail and the Moon Seed. Yes, it is. All right, awesome. So a seed to a seed. Cool. Let's go check the. How much money we got? We can get 1 person a chest guard. Oh my gosh, the girl is getting tone up. We're gonna protect the sprite though. Ah! Menus, what are you? Ah! Get me out of here. I'm moving too fast. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. We are going to go turn to the sea hairtail first. And then I think I will go check the first chest. At least. What is the Moon Palace? We can turn to the Moon Palace as well. Let's sweep the other way then. So we will do this. First chest. That's it. First chest and bounce. Moon Palace. Sea Hairtail. And then we're going to the Pure Lands. Because we got 5 seeds. Okay. That's fine. One thing that's kind of nice is coming here, doing this, guarantees that I have 6 seeds before I go to the Mana Fortress, and since I have Shade, you know. But I just that's the problem. No money. So the big thing is dealing with having fairy walnuts. But, once I go through the Pure Lands and beat a bunch of bosses, you know, I'll have money from that no matter what, and then if I get some drops. Boomerang, 1,200 bucks. There, okay, so there's something nice. I'm not going to turn around and go get, armor for the girl. I'm not going to bother. That'll be something we do afterwards. The girl will just have to deal. And there's our hint for the boomerang at a pedestal, so we know that other pedestals cannot have other boomerangs, believe it or not. Luna. Oh my gosh, great. I think we got Luna in a town. Lumina's at the fire final. We're not doing that. Okay, so picking up Luna was fantastic. All right, so now we have a way to drain magic. Come in here, I'm just going to level this up right away. I'm also going to change weapons with the sprite. Actually, I can take... Yeah, I'll take this. Get this to level 2, and then we'll go to the next screen. There it is. Okay, we're at full magic on the sprite. Cool. So we have like level 4 Sylphid, level 2 or 3 Salamando, level 2 Luna, Kilroy. Okay, let's do this then. Start leveling this up against these bosses. Another thing is being really low level. 10 magic is not a lot to fight the Mana Beast with. $15 is, would be really nice to have. Only doing 2 casts of, being able to do 2 casts of Evil Gate per cycle, per fill-up is, rough. I mean, that is the price you pay for save scumming as well. Is, you know, the characters, at least in this mode, is the characters don't level up. So, but we leveled up here, we get our magic back. We get 600 bucks. I like to see it. Yep. All right. I guess I can do something over here with the girl. Awesome. Wasn't sweating it. Not at all. Okay, yeah. So the boy is late game. The boy could be at one of these checks here. But even if we get the boy, we don't have Dryad magic. We would have to get that as well. So I think, yeah, it's letting the sprite level up through all of these things. And, they should get to 15 mana before we get to the fortress. Especially since we fight 3 more bosses before the mana beast as well. Like that. Is going to make things go a lot easier as well. Continue doing this, and then I've got mine. Let's see, that should be a transformation. I'm gonna seal all your magic. Awesome, you can't heal. It's weird that, like, oftentimes I will cast, there it is, Fire Bouquet went off that time. And made the whole sequence shorter. 1,400 bucks, we did not level up, so the girl didn't get magic back, but the sprite did. Let's go ahead and... Alright, 3 bosses down, 3 to go. Still have not found a seed. What do we got coming in here? It is a blue dragon. Blue is weak against earth, which we don't have, so we're just going to do this. Oh, we're not going to do that. How many casts you get? I don't want to overcast. They gave us 2 more. Okay. Neat. Shade. Hit level 4. We're not doing a whole lot of damage, though. That's fine. Oh, there's 11 magic. Cool. Alright. Cool, so Shade is hit level 4. Luna's at level 3. I think Salamander's at level 3. Sylvan's at level 4. Undine... I don't know if we've used Undine but one time to open up the Moon Palace. So... leveled up, got our magic back. No seed still. A whip orb, bunch of orbs. Okay, 4 bosses down, 2 to go. Slap all these losers. We are zipping along. So if we don't find a 6th seed along the way here, I will have to go out and find one and come back, and that is when I will learn, with this particular mode, you know, how it's set up, whether or not I will land at the mana tree the base of the tree, or back at the start of the Pure Lands, and have to run through the whole thing again to trigger my settings. Snake! Okay, good. Baby snake. Oh, still hurts. Oh, get out of the way of the snake. This should be it. Alright, 5 bosses down. Also, there could be a seed at the tree. Okay, there's our 6th seed. So we are now in go mode. We have 6 seeds. We have a slashing weapon. We have a whip. We have a way to kill the mana beast. So yeah, we are going to go shopping after this, and that's it. Oh, okay, cool. I don't want to overcast here. One. Well, okay. So yeah, we'll be... There's 1 seed here. Neat. So we could have come here a little bit earlier, but we found the... What did we find? Found some other seed along the way. The moon... That was... I don't remember what it was. Was it the moon seed at the Dark Palace? Something like that. Gnome at the very end. Wow. Okay. So that'll give us auto run as well. Damn. We are going to be zipping and zooping. Oh. You can't... It's a wall. It's not 4 pillars, and you can't, like, cross through. It is... Those are walls. Okay. So this will be a check that we get here, but this is considering, for this, the purposes of this seed, unlocking the Mana Fortress. I'm going to go shopping and make sure I load up on Fairy Walnuts. We have 6 seeds. We have a cutting weapon. We have a whip. We have shade. We're just going to go. We're just going to send it. I will do this, though. Out of curiosity, I'm going to go up and straight back down, and we'll see where it puts me. So if I were to come back... Okay, I would be back here. Okay, that's good to know. That, once the Pure Lands is completed... Like, there's no reason to come back here with the randomizer. There are no more checks to get. Unless there was, like, a certain enemy you wanted to grind or something. Like, I don't know. I do want to check something real quick. 12 magic. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. We can get 2 of these. Put up on this. Okay. Well, we got defense. We got Fairy Walnuts. This is it? Okay. So, wow, we came out with, like, just the right amount of money. That's funny. Okay, so, we have gotten 6 seeds. We've gone to the mana tree, turned in those 6 seeds. That unlocks the Mana Fortress. This is technically a vanilla short. And so now, we need to get on... And hopefully, we can hit level... I need to learn what level that is for the characters to hit certain magic. Especially, like, hitting 5s for the Sprite. Oh my god, okay. The girl is having a bad time. And yeah, I could cast auto run right here. You know what? I will. And I will control the sprite. The sprite has the extra armor from the chest guard that the girl does not. So the sprite should be able to tank better. I'm just going to let this first one complete just to see how much damage it does. Probably not a lot because she is dark. 200 damage, I'll take it. Okay, so 2 more casts of this. I need to level this up along the way. Alright. So Shade just hit level 5. That's good. Oh, I stole a lot of magic. All right, cool. Do. So yeah, I just hope that I hit 15 magic by the time... Oh, we didn't level up? Ooh, okay. No seed on this boss. You know, that was the fear, is that, you know, how many seeds would just be kind of out there in the wild. Fuck's sake, these goblins. I don't need to steal anything. Out of curiosity, just how close are we to leveling up? 247? We'll level up after this next boss. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hit 15 magic by the time I get to the Mana Beast. I just don't think it's going to be a thing. Alright. Cool. Dread Slime down. We have Shade at level 6. We leveled up. So we got firepower. And we have 7 walnuts. But we're only going to get 2 casts at a time, which sucks. Boy's late game. Ooh, give me the boy. No, don't do that. I don't need the boy. Yeah, we leveled up. We get our magic back. Let's see what all we get. An Axe Orb. Okay, so there were no seeds here in the Grand Palace. Oop. Could I have the zoomies, please? Yeah, we're at 13 magic. Oh my gosh. Make it around the crystals. Oh my gosh. These fucking goblins everywhere. Neural. Push the wolf. It's okay if the girl falls asleep. Okay, we'll use kind of whatever against this boss. Oh, which is a Doom Wall. Okay, then we are going to use Sylphid. And we're going to drain some magic, just to be on the safe side. There it is. Okay. It sounded like we leveled up, so we should get our magic back. That's the big thing, is running into this with full magic. I think we are like 1 or 2 levels short of having 15 mana, but this will be doable. Okay. My menuing is trash. I've done that every single time now. We gotta give it a second. Let's see if we get hit. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. Alright, we did it. Woo! Alright. And we still had a couple of fairy walnuts left, so. Wait for the HUD to disappear, and that'll be game. Boom. Do 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 do. Bam. Fast. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there were. I don't think there were many superfluous. There were a couple of boss fights that was like, you know, I'm checking stuff. But I think I ran this pretty well. I am glad that I did what I did. So we got Sylphid very early. And wound up finding the Sprite, and was like, okay, cool, we have damage. And then finding, honestly, like, right before going into the Pure Lands and picking up Luna was huge. Getting Gnome near the end, it just, like, sped things up a little bit with the auto run going through the fortress. You know, that was nice to have. That probably shaved, you know, I don't know how much time off being able to auto run through there. Also, having a widespread, we got everything except for Lumina, which of course we're not going to get Lumina. Lumina was the Fire Palace final. And then Dryad, which was just somewhere else out there. Didn't have a hint for that. Yeah, finding Shade. And yeah, getting that 5th seed from, right? Was that from Dark Palace? And then going across the center of the map, going to check the, what did we get back to back to back? It was, we had Undine, right? Undine opened up Moon Palace. Moon Palace, I think, gave us money, which we spent. Did we spend that before going in? I'm trying to remember. Moon Palace gave us money. I think that we didn't go shopping. We just were like, okay, cool, we have money. I don't think I wound up spending any of that. But it was nice to have coming out because I was able to buy armor and get fairy walnuts and stuff like that. So that kind of went towards that fund. So it wasn't necessary, but it was nice to have. And then getting Luna from turning in the Sea Hare tail. Yeah, that was really nice to have. That I didn't have to worry about purchasing seeds to make it through the Pure Lands. Played it a little safe, you know, spent some time leveling up some spells here and there to make sure that I got through bosses pretty quickly. Like when I went outside of Potos and leveled up Salamando before going to fight the Lime Slime. I could have probably skipped that. Same thing, sitting on the front screen and getting Luna up to level 2 at the very beginning of the Pure Lands was probably unnecessary. I probably could have done a level 1. Or I probably could have, like, moved while doing it and just, like, it would have leveled up as I went through stuff. It wasn't a big deal. You never know what bosses you're going to run into, though. Sometimes you run into a boss and you try and drain magic from it, and it's a Gygus and you can't. Or it's something that has high magic defense and you can't. But also, I think it was good to spend the time to level up Shade going through Pure Lands. Because, yeah, by the time I got to... I think it was by the time I got to Dread Slime, it was level 6 is max level of what I could have it, and I mean that's plenty of damage, especially keeping saves coming a few things and keeping the levels and everything, like the Mana Beast health pretty low, you know, able to 0 cycle it. So my menuing there was kind of trash. I kept pressing up instead of down, you know, trying to go through that ring menu. I still don't know where I'm going. Sometimes I just kind of pick a direction and look for the destination and then slam on the brakes. Yeah, interesting playthrough. One thing that, you know, this is in the lab. This is the first time through. We got to the end of Pure Lands with 6 seeds. We didn't have to go back out in the world and come back. I did do the test where I went up and came back down. So yes, that is a lab hypothesis success because it proves that if you play this game mode for yourself, or if this winds up becoming an official game mode, landing back at Pure Lands, even in a Mana Fortress goal, like a vanilla goal, will allow you just to land back at the tree and get some sort of message that says the Mana Fortress is now unlocked. It's the same, you know, it'd be the same text message. I'm envisioning the same text message that you would get after beating Mech Rider 3 at the Grand Palace. It's the same thing here, where you take a certain number of seeds to the mana tree, but then the game's not just over. Now you have to go through the Mana Fortress. You have 4 more bosses left, one of which is the Mana Beast. Are you able to beat the Mana Beast? Do you have the damage? You know, and that's one thing that if I didn't have Shade, I'd probably have to spend some money zooting up the girls or the sprites. Like probably the axe. I had the most orbs with that. Just trying to get a high damage weapon of some sort, something that adds strength or something that does Luna damage. And since the Mana Beast is weak to Luna magic, and then using, you know, I picked up Gnome right at the end of Pure Land, so I would have Gnome, I would have Luna. I'd be able to buff up, like, you know, the speed up to charge the weapon faster, as well as Moon Magic to get auto crits. Probably would have just had to do that. But luckily we found Shade, we found the Sprite. 6 seeds were guaranteed going into the boss, so we knew we were going to have enough magic damage to deal with the Mana Beast. It was annoying getting there with 13 magic instead of 15, but we wound up having plenty of fairy walnuts, especially for the low level that we had. You know, we didn't have to go back out and fight a bunch of bosses and bump up the levels, you know, looking for a 6th seed. No seeds, 1 seed in the Pure Lands, which wound up being the 6th and final seed that I needed. No seeds on the Mana Fortress, so that was good to see from those 2 bosses. So I could have pushed it to 7 or 8, but, you know, just wanted to check this out. But still, like, I didn't do mid-game. I didn't do any of the bosses at Ice Country. I didn't do any of the bosses at Northtown. I didn't do Sunken. That was one thing that I was thinking, oh, I've got the Whip, I've got the Axe, I've got the Dryad Seed. If I come out of this and I do not have 6 seeds, I am going to... I mean, there's climbing the tower at Light Tower, or Gold Island, whatever you want to call it. But then so much stuff at Sunken Continent / Undersea area that would have been able to get stuff quickly back to back to back. That's just, you know, a big cluster of checks. But yeah, getting to the end and then going, cool, well, it's not over yet. I still have to go through the Mana Fortress. That kind of adds a little spice. I like that. That, you know, you don't just get to the end of the game and you go, ta-da, you're done with your Easter egg hunt. It's like, all right, now that you've done that, prepare for battle. Because you gotta survive going through the twisting corridors of the Mana Fortress, which this time around we have those goblins that were in the like second or third room, the girl went down and to like 4 health, had to, you know, revive her basically. Yeah, I like this. I think this is a good mode. I think that I would want to run a couple more of these trial seeds to test things out. And if you're in the community and you know, are also run this, try it out for yourself. Once again, all you have to do is set it up as a mana tree, or no, as a vanilla short, and then tell yourself, I need to get either like however many seeds. You could play it with a lower number of seeds, but the big caveat is that there could be seeds in the Mana Fortress. There are 2 bosses there that have drops, Buffy, the Dread Slime. So there's a possibility of 1 or 2 seeds being there. You could always, you know, check just to see what they drop. If you want to, you know, spoil that and that alone, you could have somebody else say, hey, you know, send somebody the spoiler log and say, are there, you know, seeds on this particular boss? No? Okay, cool. And then you can play with 7 or 8. But yeah, 6 is the safe number because there's not going to be anything there. And I mean, it also keeps you from going through and full clearing the game and going, well, I didn't find a 7th or 8th seed that I told myself I needed to do. I guess I have to go to the Mana Fortress. And then you just wind up full clearing the game because you have to in order to do it. And that sucks. So just be aware of that if you run this for yourself. But yeah, you just set up a vanilla long, tell yourself, I'm going to get this many seeds, go to the mana tree. If you don't have that many seeds, this has been proven that go out and get the number of seeds you need and then go back to the Pure Lands. Even in vanilla long and vanilla short games, you land at the base of the banana tree. The mana tree. The banana tree. And then you can kind of like tag in, tag out, and go on with the rest of your life. Yeah, that was cool. I liked doing that. I will probably do another one of these in the future, but this has been in the lab with Crash, testing out the Mana Tree Revival Fortress Unlock. And yeah, that's it. Full moon. Yay. All right, bye.